Hello and welcome to Design Guy. Ready to make your text pop with a cool photo background in Canva? Click Create, then select Custom Size from the options. Enter any dimensions you prefer. For this demonstration, set the width and height to 300 by 300 pixels and confirm. In the Elements panel, select the text option to add text to your project. You can also use other available elements to insert text if you prefer an alternative style. Click any letter you want to add. For example, select the letter L. Click the Search button in the Elements section. Once the results appear, find and select the letter L to add it to your design. You can also use this markup element, as our next step is to fill the letter with an image. Because this letter is a markup element, simply go to the Elements panel. From there, search for an image that you'd like to use. This method allows you to easily add visual interest to your letter design. Search for photos and select an image of a woman. Click and drag the photo into your project workspace. Position the woman's image onto the letter where you want her to appear. Adjust the placement as needed to fit your design. Now you can insert her image into the letter. Click the Insert Image option, select the photo you want, and position it within your letter document. Select the letter, then adjust its size as needed. This is a smart graph, so you can also rotate it for the desired orientation and presentation. After finishing your editing, click the Done button to save your changes and exit the editing mode for this section. Click Done to finish. Now your letter is filled with the selected image. To enhance it further, click the Effect button. From the menu, choose Shadow to add depth. Adjust the shadow settings as needed to achieve your desired look. Your design is now ready. To add an outline to your text, select your desired outline option. The outline appears around your text automatically. Now, let's look at another feature filling the letters with an image. To do this, go to the text menu and click Add a Header. This creates a new text box on your workspace. You can now customize this header. In the following steps, we'll use this text box to demonstrate how you can insert an image into your text effectively. In the search bar, type 210 or 210 font style. Press Enter to see the results. Scroll down to the very bottom of the results list. Look for the element labeled Black Box. You can use this text element as well, since it matches the style you're searching for. Both the black box and the text style work well as design elements for your project. Select the one you prefer. To add a background image to your text, go to the Elements tab. In the search bar, type Animals to find related images. You can also search for flowers or any other category you prefer. Next, click on the Photos section to filter your search results to photographs only. Browse through the images and select the one you want to use. Drag and drop your chosen animal photo onto your design. Resize and position the image as needed to create your background effect. To add the tiger image, drag it onto the canvas. Next, add the rhino image by dragging it in as well. Arrange the tiger and rhino images to match their positions as desired. Now, go to the text tool, select it, and drag your text onto the canvas. Position the text where you want it to appear. To fill your text with an image, first select the text box you want to use. Next, insert an image and position it over the text. Adjust the image size to cover the text completely. With both the text and image selected, look for the option to create a clipping mask or use a similar feature depending on your software. This will fill the text with your selected image. You can then resize or trim the image by dragging the corners or edges to fit the letters perfectly. Repeat these steps for additional text layers or letters as needed. This method lets you create multiple letter effects using different images for creative designs. To add an image inside the letter, first select the image you want to use. Drag and drop it onto your canvas. Position the image over the letter. Adjust the size by clicking and dragging the corners until it fits nicely within the letter. This creates the effect of the image appearing inside the letter's shape. To add an item, select it and click the Add button. You can also add multiple items by repeating this process. If you need to resize an item, click and drag one of its corners inward to make it smaller, allowing it to fit neatly inside your workspace. Adjust the size until you're satisfied with its placement. If you want to duplicate the item, select it and use the duplicate function. This will create an exact copy, preserving the current size and position. Arrange the duplicate as needed. Continue adding, resizing, and duplicating items to build your project efficiently. Experiment with different layouts to achieve the best results for your design. Enable transparency to make your content see-through, which can help layer images or text effectively. You also have the option to add or edit a shadow. Adjust the shadow settings to create depth and make elements stand out. These customization tools improve your design's visual appeal and give you more creative control over your project. To add an image to your text in Canva, first select your text box. Then, upload or choose an image from Canva's library. Drag the image over the text until it fills the text shape. You can experiment with different images and colors to achieve your desired effect. To add a drop shadow, select the text, click Effects, and choose Shadow. Adjust the shadow's color, transparency, and blur as needed. When you're satisfied with your design, click the Share button at the top right, then download to save your creation. You can also select all elements for group editing if needed. Press Ctrl+G on your keyboard to group the selected items. Once grouped, you can easily move them together as one unit, making repositioning and organizing your elements much simpler. You can move the objects as a group to keep them together. Here, we have our 3 letters displayed, and there are 3 different ways to add images to each letter. By exploring these options, you can customize your letters with photos or graphics, enhancing your design and making each letter unique with your chosen images. Click the Download button, then select PNG to save your image in high-quality format. You've just learned to fill text with images in Canva. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more creative tips.